My name is Muhammad Heri Ahmad. Nama matrik is B082111383. Okay, today I will explain about question 1, figure 1. Okay, in question 1, they want determine V out and current through RF or IRF. Okay, this is circuit for summing amplifier circuit. Okay, in simulation, I will show in multisim. Okay, this is the circuit in multisim for summing circuit, like before I show you. Okay, that on V out. So V out, I put multimeter in here and here. For V out, I put here and connect to V out. And for IR, so this is for RF to find current. Okay, so I run. So this value for current RF and this is for V out. So just that's all for me.
My name is Muhammad Adil bin Shafi'i. Matric number B0821103881. I want to answer the question number 2 is determine whether the red LED and green LED is on or off for V input 0.5 and 1.5. I want to explain my answer after this. So when I put the V input 0.5, when I run, the LED red will be on. And when I put 1.5 volt for the input, when I run, the LED green will be on. It is because the input will be divided by 2, making the red LED only accept volt from 0.1 until 0.9 to light up, and the green LED will light up when the volt exceeds 1.0 and above. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Azmi bin Khairuzaman. My metric number is B0821103885. Okay. I will explain question 3, number 1. The question is name the type of the amplifier of circuit A1, A2, and A3. As we can see from the circuit, A1 is summing because it has 2 input going to A1. And then A2 is non-inverting because if we see from the circuit, we have negative supply go to positive A2. And then A3 is summing type amplifier because A3 too has 2 input go to A3. So that's all from me. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, my name is Elson Edward Wong and my number matrix is B0821101108. So today I will explain about simulation and calculation. As for the calculation, my part is question 3, Roman 2. Calculate the output voltage of the amplifier V1, V2 and V3. So for the V1 out equals to negative 600k over 15k times with 25 millivolt plus 600k over 30k times with negative 20 millivolt. And then we got negative 1 plus negative 2 over 5. So the answer we got is negative 3 over 5 volt. So we change to millivolt is negative 600 millivolt. So that we got for V2 is negative 20 millivolt. So for the V3, V3 out equals to 300k over 30k times with negative 600 millivolt plus 300k over 15k, and we got negative open bracket negative 6 plus negative 0.4, so we got negative open bracket negative 6.4 close bracket, and the answer that we got is 6.4 volt for the V3. For the simulation, for V out 1 is negative 551.329 millivolt. For V out 2, negative 13.109 volt, and for the V out 3 is 13.005 volt.
My name is Muhammad Zamuddin bin Jalaluddin. Metric number is B082110397. For discussion, in the experiment, we'll use a multimeter to monitor the input and output voltage, V in and V out. Observing the variable frequency trial, the experiment showed the charging the frequency of the input voltage causes a rightly proportional change in frequency of the output voltage. Maintaining the rule that the output voltage is always roughly 180 out of phase with the input voltage. There is no clear relationship between input frequency and output voltage. And these deviations are expected to be due to the equipment error in the amplifier, wiring, or multimeter in multisim. Okay, next. For the conclusion, what we can conclude from this experiment are measuring the input resistance of the OP amp at both inverting and non-inverting terminal confirm a very high input resistance, allowing one to assume the input resistance approach infinity. In assuming an ideal OM with infinite gain, the gain is only dependent on ratio of the feedback resistor RF to the input resistor RS. Therefore, any load connected to the input terminal of the OP amp vs the feedback resistor will set the gain of the device given ideal condition. Using an OM rather than a voltage divider configuration with resistor is a much better design. This is the OP-amp has a very high input resistance, so almost any small load will not be affected by the OP-amp. Thank you.